It's time. Let's play some video games! Oh, Jesus! Everybody loves magic. I love magic. You love magic. David Copperfield hopefully still loves magic after the many years of his career. Magic is awesome! And if that weren't true, then there wouldn't be like a billion Hollywood movies about it. Especially one starring that tasty Edward Norton. You'll always be the one true Hulk for me. Anyways, I just found out about this game not too long ago and thought it looked pretty cool. So I figured I'd talk about it here on the show. So, here we go. Let's play us some Incantation. So before the game even begins, there's just a couple of things I like to address. For one, there's this huge picture of the main character on the title screen, but for some reason there's absolutely no kind of cutscene or semblance of plot. It's like they wanted you to absolutely know for certain without forgetting who the main character is instead of telling you the story. Now I know for some games there isn't really much of a story because the game itself is enough to tide people over, like with Mario and Sonic. Just gotta go right and jump, bada bing bada boom, everything's fine and dandy. And considering this is a platform, I guess the most I'm going to get out of it is that this kid's a wizard. He's a wizard! Yeah! The second thing is that this game was released in December of 1996, well over a year since the PlayStation had come out. But you know what? I'm sure Titus Software had their reasons for releasing Incantation on this NES in the midst of a new console generation. I like to think that they were blinded by nostalgia for the system after releasing hit titles such as The Brainies, Lamborghini American Challenge, Prehistoric, Prehistoric 2, and last but not least, Super Cauldron. With games like these, they were sure to be a success. Except they weren't. You know, Titus Software sounds really familiar. I wonder what else they've made. Okay, Titus, you made Incantation, but like, wait, what is this scotch tape? Oh! That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's pretty good! Anyways, back on track. My adventure with Incantation started me off in a pretty little forest area, and boy does everything look fine and dandy. The birds were chirping, the pumpkins were bouncing, and hey, even this purple guy's having a good time. I can already tell I'm going to like this game, because after shooting a crystal ball, it teleported me to a secret area, of which there were so many coins! I guess they're called bonus coins, but I honestly don't think they do anything. Even when I swiped 100 of them, nothing happened. No extra life like in Mario, and no end of the stage bonus like in The Lion King. Just flat out lies. This kid looks angry about not getting anything if I just let him sit in his little idle animation. Grrr. Are you okay, bro? Anyways, as I was playing, I collected these feather box things that look collectible, and sure enough, I absolutely needed them to pass by the toll booth that was run by a pigman. Hey, Notch called. He wants his character back. So after going through the toll booth, I fought the boss, beat the stage, and went on to the next level. Wow, that was quite the jarring transition between what the levels look like. Oh well, I just gotta get to the boss in this one, which is the exact same boss I fought in the first stage? Wait, something's fishy here. But oh well, at least I'm going to the next level. Oh Jesus, what is up with these stages? I'm not even kidding. These are the exact progression the levels go in. It sincerely moves from a pleasant forest to a rainy mountain to what appears to be a place where I imagine people who constantly quote vague motivational light phrases on the internet will go. A hallway of skulls. This level can be pretty tricky as it has flowers that spit out giant orange cream softballs the size of Sammy Sosa's inner thigh muscle. It also doesn't really help that the flowers are almost the same shade of purple as the walls, thus making them camouflage and really hard to see. It also doesn't help that I had to move downwards almost the entirety of the level, so I had no idea what to expect as the little flowers just kept hitting me. And you know what? Can I just say that I didn't expect flowers to be a main enemy in any game? It's like, oh, hey, here I am, standing in a field of flowers. I bet these smell good. This level also had a thing for bombs. It tried to give me bombs when I already had bombs. And then you know what it tried to do again? Give me more bombs. You know how many bombs are in this level? Well, obviously not enough, because I need more bombs! With the help of my loyal bombs, I easily overwhelmed the boss, and then continued on to the next level. But first, can I please talk about the music? It's so bland, and it absolutely fails to capture any kind of excitement that could possibly be expressed from the action in the game. But I do think one of the funniest things about it is that there's no actual boss fight music. It's just the same music as the stage. So even while I'm fighting the boss, the only thing that I hear is The next level presents one of the worst problems this game has, and it actually reminded me of two other games that are for the Super Nintendo: Home Improvement and Mighty Max. In those games, you had to scavenge the environment to find stuff before you could advance further into the game. It's almost exactly the same thing in this game, and in the fourth level, the comparisons aren't even funny. Just look at how similar they are. They're all mazes of a game, and what's worse is that they were all made by different developers. What are the odds that 3 separate companies created 3 different games that function similarly? The odds of that happening are about as bad as a new Star Fox game coming out soon, am I right? Am I right? At least for Incantation, it's not as bad as the other two for most of the levels, but some of them can be a real pain to find some of the feathers, especially when you need to take leaps of faith or blind jumps. Oh, this game's starting to get on my nerves. It's been going downhill since level 1. I want to like it, but I just can't bring myself to, especially since they keep reusing the same boss fights for all the different levels. Oh my god, just... I'm skipping through the rest of the levels because I'm going crazy. I just want to kill the final boss. Don't worry, you're not missing anything except for maybe the swamp levels. Those were pretty cool. Oh, who are you? Oh, you come for me. You come for me. Yeah, it's the last level, and it's ironic that the last level is a snow level because, well, honestly, this is a rather obscure SNES platform. It's like practically a requirement for it to have snow. So I beat the final repeating boss for the last time and made my way to the lair that holds... well, I honestly wish I could tell you, but I don't know anything about the main antagonist. He was never mentioned in the beginning of the game or anything, so I guess we'll just have to find out together. All right, final boss hype. We're gonna find out what this guy or girl looks like. Oh, his name is the Chaos Warrior, and he's some giant armor-toting dude? This is like Gygus level material right here. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Gygus of this game. Just some guy. For some reason, while fighting this mighty Chaos Warrior, he doesn't hurt me at all when I get close to him. Do you want to know how the Chaos Warrior attacks? I'll let you know how he does. You'll be so informed, you'll feel like you just had a PowerPoint presentation on how to poop. You want to know? He uses worms! Worms are his main method of attack! He throws a whole bunch of freaking caterpies at me! Worms! Oh god! Oh, it's a worm-tastrophe! I've never heard of an end boss using worms as its main method of attack before. It's just absolutely baffling. Regardless, he went down like a tub of lard, and the end screen popped up. I beat the game! Yay! There's just one thing that bothers me about it. It mentions the almighty Chaos Warrior, except they say he was an evil wizard? Well, I ain't ever seen no wizard look like that. They normally look like this. Or this. Or this. But not like this. You know, this is not the kind of game that I expected it to be. I really wanted a cool game where you're a wizard and you can use magic and you can do all sorts of awesome wizardry things and you'll go on an adventure with at least some kind of a story. But no, it didn't have any of those things. And for that, it must be punished. It's time to end this old game of retro technology. I shall now start reading passages from the sacred text. Zim zam zalaboom! You are going to die, you game, you! With the stars and planets aligned, I curse you back, game, from whence you came! I
I need a new wand.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching my video. It really means a lot to me. If you liked the video, then please be sure to give it a like. And hey, if you really liked the video, then maybe you could subscribe, but only if you want to. And hey, if you want to see stuff from me that doesn't take like 4 months to come out, then please be sure to check out Item Box. We have like a Minecraft hardcore going on right now. We got Prop Hunt, and we even have an E3 video. So yeah, just please be sure to check everything out. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. Okay, bye. Bye.